Hello all, welcome to Studio Van Pilates. Today it is January 12th. Today is a Thursday mat roller class. As always, please take care of yourself. If you have any injuries and limitations, provide some options and variations that hopefully work for you. If they don't work for you, place them to the side, bring in your own favorite options or variations. If that doesn't work, take a break, take a stretch. Maybe do a family of exercises outside the exercises I'm offering up. So the main goal is for you to take care of yourself. I got to do one more administrative thing here, and then we'll get started. So just so you know, we're going to get started with your roller close to you. We won't use it right away, but it'll be close. And we'll start standing. Yeah, so we're going to start standing in a functional parallel position with your feet and your legs. And then your ears, shoulders, hips, knees, ankles in one long up and down line. Just drop your arms down to your side. And just on the inhale, you're going to shrug the shoulders up to the ears and the shoulder shrug. Exhale, you slide the shoulder blades down the back of the body. Yeah, inhaling the shoulders up, and then exhale, slide them down. Inhaling the shoulders up, exhale, slide them down. You can do this for me one more time. Inhaling the shoulders up, exhale, slide them down. Moving to shoulder rolls, draw the shoulders back, up, round them forward. Yeah, and then again, back, up, rounding them forward. Nice and gentle, back, up, rounding them forward. Last one, back, up, rounding forward. Keep the arms long and swing the arms back, up, and around to forward, right? Back, up, and around, forward. These circles are any size that works for you, yeah? Again, we're just gently moving the body to get us prepared. Drop the arms down by your side. Let's reverse the shoulder circle. Shoulders come forward, draw them up, roll them open, slide them down. Forward, up and around to the back. Forward, up and around to the back. Two more times. Forward, up and around to the back. And then last one here. Forward, up and around to the back. Keep the arms long and swing the arms forward, up, back, and around. And again, any size here. Forward, up, back, and around. Forward, up, back, and around. Last one. Forward, up, back, and around. Just drop your arms down by your side. I'll do this little diagonal profile here. Just gonna bend the knees and straighten. Yeah, and then bend and straighten. So I'm gonna imagine that I'm in a cylinder, yeah, or an elevator shaft, and the only movement that I can do is bending and straightening my legs, which means that I can't press my pelvis forward nor back. I kind of are limited in this imaginary shape. Yeah, a couple more times here. Yeah, and then last one. I'm coming right back up. Pause here for a moment. I'm gonna go ahead and have you grab your roller here. And I'm gonna have you go for, I'm gonna tilt this down a little bit, just getting too much above my head, not enough feet. All right, so I'm gonna go for a whitish stance, something that's comfortable for you. I'm gonna place a roller to my right outside of my foot. My hand will be on the roller. It will support me a little bit. The roller might move a little bit, that's fine. And since we have this V or upside down V here with the legs, I want you to complete that to making a half X. So if you weren't gonna use the roller, you would be in this X, but we're gonna use the roller here. So left arm's gonna bend. I'm gonna trace it down diagonally to the right of the body. I'm gonna roll through the spine. I'm gonna reach your hand to the roller. If you can, you might need to bend your knees for that to happen. And then I'm gonna retrace it right back to that half an X or 3/4 of an X, probably, right? And bend, and then I can reach down to that right side. Now I can watch or follow the pathway with my hand. Even as I open up to that X, I can look up towards the hand. I'll bend again, follow through diagonally towards that right side. The right hand is supporting on that roller and then open up. I can follow it or maybe not, I don't have to. And again, I'll fold through, tracing down that right side of my body. Maybe go to the roller, maybe not. You can also use the roller here as a little bit of support and then opening up. We're gonna switch sides. I'm gonna take this roller, bring it over to the left side. Right arm goes up for that part of that X, and then I'm gonna fold. And then here I can start washing that hand as I trace down my left side going to that roller, or maybe even just to my left leg if that works better for me. And then I'll follow that hand as I open up. Remember, I don't have to look if that rotation is too much. Yeah, following that pathway of that diagonal line. Yeah, I fold that right arm, tracing down towards that left side and finding the roller or not, and then opening up. We got one more here and folding it forward. Yeah, and then coming all the way back up and open and then shake it out. So because today is a half-hour class, I gotta kind of move things a little bit quickly. Normally I would break this down a little bit, but we're gonna go right for it. So I'm gonna bring my roller in front of me about a full arm's length away. Yeah, I'm gonna take my right leg, I'm gonna step it back, but I'm gonna be on the ball of my foot. I'm not trying to get my heel down, right? And the leg is long. I'm gonna do a flat back forward, and I can push the roller forward in any amount flat back forward. I may not go as flat as I like, that's okay, and then coming right back up. We'll be exploring this at the end of class. Again, I'm gonna press it forward, and I should be getting a little length in the back of that standing leg. Could be a little bit of a balance challenge as well. As I lean forward, I'm thinking about skull going towards the wall in front of me, booty going towards the wall behind me. So I'm really trying to find that long line from head to tail. The pause here, bring that leg in. I'm gonna turn around, you don't have to, I'm just turning around for clarity of the angle here. I'm gonna step my left leg back. Again, I'm on what I would term the walk, about a full arm's length away. And then I'm gonna flat back forward, skull towards the wall in front of me, booty towards the wall behind me, and then coming right back up. You might notice as you reach forward, this back heel drops a little bit, that's fine. I just don't want it to go down into the ground. And coming right back up. There's nothing wrong with it going down to the ground, but just change the balance that I'll be asking for later on. You do this for me one more time, please. You reach it forward. Yeah, and coming right back up and shake everything out. Great. Let's get down into the mat. So I'm gonna pull the mat back. Yeah. And you're gonna lie down on your roller, head and tailbone fully supported. I'm gonna adjust the camera angle here, so I am definitely in the shot. There we go. All right, so on that roller, head and tail fully supported, knees bent, feet flat. Arms are just down by your side. Yeah. All right, so just gonna work on a little bit of alignment and then we'll get moving. So arms down by your side. Think about your thigh bones pointing straight at the hip sockets, heels in line with the sit bones, feet pointing straight ahead, so functional parallel position with the feet and the legs. Think about the center back of the pelvis being connected to that roller, back bottom two ribs connect to the roller, and that back center of the skull also being connected to the roller. So you're just trying to establish this relative natural curves to the back of the body. So you're not trying to overly flatten the back or overly arc it, trying not to lift the chin up or chin down, just trying to find natural curves here. Then find a way into the feet, big toe, pinky toe, heel connection of each foot. Take inventory of where the weight of the hands might fall. It might be different from one side to the other. I'm not trying to change anything here. So it might be thumb, pinky, or center of the palm. Again, one side might feel different than the other. And before we start to move again, can you just relax your throat, forehead, jaw, and shoulders the best you can. Yeah. Then take a deep inhale in here, exhale, float both arms up towards the ceiling, palms will face forward. Deep inhale in here, exhale, you're gonna send this right arm back behind you, keep the ribs dropping down. Working on a little bit of stability here with some arm movement. Inhale that arm right back up. Exhale, left arm reaches back, ribs are dropping. Inhale right back up. Exhale, right arm reaches back, ribs drop. Inhale back up, and then exhale, left arm reaches back, ribs are dropping. Inhale back up, you'll pause on the exhale, both arms reach back. Yeah. Then inhale the arms right back up. Exhale, sending both arms back. Inhale right back up. Exhale, sending both arms back. Inhale right back up. And exhale, sending both arms back. This is our last set here. Yeah. And then inhale the arms right back up. Pause. Both arms can come forward and down to the mat. So you can keep both arms turned to the mat, or if you like, connect the elbows and flip the forearms off the mat. That's take some of the basic support away. You might find a little bit more challenging. If it feels too precarious, just leave the forearms down. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale, flip the right leg to tabletop. If you're standing strong to this left foot, hopefully inhale to hold it, exhale, place the foot back down. Inhale in here, exhale, left leg floats up. Yeah, inhale to hold, and then exhale, place the foot back down. Inhale in here, exhale, right leg floats up, standing strong. Inhale to hold, exhale, place the foot back down. Inhale in here, exhale, left leg floats up. Inhale to hold, and then exhale, place the foot back down. Now take a deep inhale in here, exhale, draw the right leg to tabletop, leave the leg there. Inhale in here, exhale, left leg floats up to meet the right legs. Both legs are up. Jump up on the feet, try to keep the shape of the legs the same so the angle of the knee does not bend or lengthen. On the exhale, you're gonna reach the right toe down towards the mat, hinging from your thigh. Inhale that leg right back up. Exhale, left toe taps down. Inhale up. Exhale, right toe taps. Inhale up. Exhale, left toe taps. Inhale up. You can stick with pointed feet here or flex your feet. Now right heel taps down on instead. Bring it up. Left heel taps down. Bring it up. Right heel taps. And up. Left heel taps. And up. Pause here. Now keep the feet flexed. Extend the legs toward the ceiling any amount for you. And then bring the legs back to tabletop. And extend the legs up. Bring them back to tabletop. And extend the legs up. Bring them back to tabletop one more time. Extend the legs up. Pause here for a moment. Really flex those feet strong. Heels reach towards the ceiling. Remember, you're gonna have a soft expand the knee if you need to. Bring the legs back to tabletop. Right foot back down first, followed by the left. Both feet come back down, and then the forearms can come back down. From here, go ahead and interlace your fingers. Place the palms behind the skull, and just point the elbows slightly forward so you can see them in your peripheral vision. Keep the pelvis stable and the lower spine stable. Take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, nod the head, round the spine up, abdominal curl. Dropping the ribs, looking towards the belly, thighs, or knees. Hopefully not the ceiling. Inhale to hold it. Exhale, coming right back down. Inhale and exhale, and nod the head, round the spine up, abdominal curl. Inhale to hold, and exhale, coming right back down. Inhale and exhale, and nod the head, round the spine up, abdominal curl. Inhale to hold, and exhale, coming right back down. Inhale in here, exhale again, nod the head, round the spine, running yourself up, abdominal curl. Inhale to hold, exhale, running yourself right back down. Remember, the hands are here to support the skull and the neck, not to pull on them, yeah? Inhale in here, exhale, nod the head, round the spine up, abdominal curl. I want you to pause to hold here. Deep inhale in here, exhale, turn the torso towards the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, turn the torso towards the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, turn the torso towards the right. And center. Exhale, turn the torso towards the left. Center, pause there, round up one more inch, and then round yourself all the way down. Deep inhale in here, exhale, nod the head, round the spine up, abdominal curl. Release the right arm, cross over the left side of the body. You got 8 pulses, 3, 1, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Reach, hand behind the skull, left hand releases over to the right. You got 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One hand behind the skull, pause here, round up one more inch, and then round yourself all the way down. Release your skull here with your hands and flip the arms up toward the ceiling, palms face forward. You're going to move on to a little bit of balance. We'll do this incrementally. Remember, you can go where you go, and you might not do all the variations. That's fine. From here, exhale, right leg's going to float to tabletop. Remember, it could just be a heel lift or toe tap. Could be a couple. Could be about 20 toe taps. It's fine. Place the foot back down. Remember, you're just trying to find your balance. Exhale, left leg floats up. Here, I demonstrate the heel lift. I can do a couple toe taps, or if I can find it to tabletop, great. Place the foot back down. Stick with that if that's enough for you. Next variation, exhale, right leg goes to tabletop. Now, can you extend the right leg up towards the sky? Bring the leg back to tabletop, place the foot back down. Left leg floats up, extend up towards the sky, bring it back to tabletop, and place the foot back down. Stick with that. Next variation. Good news, it's only one to each side. So right leg floats to tabletop, extend that right leg up. Now you're gonna bend the right leg again, but you're gonna try to cross the leg slightly over. So I'm thinking just about toe or heel crossing that left leg. Extend the leg up, and bend it back to tabletop and place the foot back down. So it's not a huge thing. We're just trying to shift the weight a little bit to help challenge your balance a little bit. Exhale, left leg to tabletop, extend that left leg up. And then you're gonna bend and cross in the amount for you. You may not even touch the leg, that's fine. Bend the leg up, find tabletop again, place the foot back down. Then both arms come forward and down onto the mat. And some of us are probably like, Blaine, this balance is hard enough. Why are we crossing? Just to see where we're at. All right, so arms down by your side. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, sink the belly to the people into the lower back towards the roller, any amount. Doesn't mean that needs to connect. We're just trying to find a curl here. The spine and the pelvis. Inhale in here, exhale, release it back down to neutral. Inhale in here, exhale again, sink the belly to the people into the lower back, any amount. Inhale in here, exhale, release it back down to neutral. Inhale and exhale again, sink the belly to the people into the lower back. Inhale in here, exhale, release it back down to neutral. Inhale in here, exhale again, sink the belly to the people into the lower back. Engage your glutes, press down with the feet, float yourself up to your bridge. Inhale here, exhale, coming right back down. Re-establishing yourself back to neutral. Inhale in here, exhale again, sink the belly, curl the tailbone, float yourself up, find your bridge. Press down on those feet. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down, finding that neutral positioning. Inhale in here, exhale again, scoop, curl, float yourself up, find your bridge. Opening up those hips. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. And again, finding neutral. Pause here. Just do a little release by rocking from side to side. Head goes one way, hips go the other way. So you're stabilizing with your feet and your hands here. Take this as big or small as you like. Take it a little bit bigger, just open up your arms and legs to catch yourself and going from side to side. And also left with one leg, one arm. Depends on where you want to go today. Yeah. And of course, if it doesn't work for you, no need to do it. All right, come back to that center line. Now roll off to one side of the roller using your arms and legs to help you come down onto the mat. Send the roller to the side for a moment and give yourself a hug, a release that works for you. It could be one leg in, one leg out. It could be a figure four, it could be a straight leg figure four. You find what works. Happy baby could also work. Find what works. All right, that's all you get. All right, find your roller. Take your roller to a perpendicular positioning to your body, hands to the outside of the roller. Float the arms up toward the ceiling, back imprints, right knee to the chest, followed by the left knee. So both legs are in. Deep inhale in here, exhale, round yourself up, abdominal curl. Pow, keep the right knee here, send the left leg out long. Inhale in here, I'm gonna switch sides. Inhale and switching sides, exhale and exhale. In, exhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, exhale. In, X, and in. Exhale, exhale, hug the knees into the chest, roll down through the spine. Look right, look left, sway the knees from side to side. Now, from here, you're gonna take your roller, you're gonna point it towards the ceiling. And I usually say hold about a third of the way up. So I don't wanna go too high up because I wanna be able to push that roller towards the sky. So about a third of the way up, go ahead and push the roller towards the sky. Back imprints, right knee into the chest, followed by the left knee. Keep the knees there for a moment, roll up to your abdominal curl. Out, extend the legs up towards the ceiling. You're gonna do 8 little pulses up from the abdominal, so the roll is gonna go towards the ceiling. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, reach. Hug the knees in, roll yourself down. Look right, look left. You're gonna come back to the perpendicular grip with the roller, or positioning with the roller, and hands to the outside. Float the arms up towards the ceiling. Back imprints, right knee to the chest, followed by the left knee. Deep inhale in here, exhale, round up, abdominal curl. Right knee stays there, send the left leg up long to the left armpit. Draw towards the right knee, so it's spiral in the torso, twisting the torso. Inhale in here, and switch sides. Right armpit towards left knee. Inhale, switching sides. Exhale and exhale. In, exhale, exhale. In, X, in, exhale, exhale, in, exhale, exhale. Switch sides once. Hold here for the inhale, for the exhale, hold for the inhale, hold for the exhale, switching sides. Inhale, hold, inhale, hold, switch. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold, inhale, hold, switch. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold, inhale, hold. Hug those knees in, roll down through the spine, look right, look left, sway the knees from side to side. All right, so we're gonna move on to full bridges now. You're gonna take your roller, you're gonna place it underneath the bent knee with the feet flat. If you choose not to use the roller, don't worry about it, just place it to the side, keep your feet flat on the mat. You can do the same thing that we do here. All right, so if you're gonna use the roller, arch the feet onto the roller. Everyone has the choice of keeping the arms onto the mat. You can bend at the elbow so the upper arm is connected, or you can flip the arms up towards the ceiling. Each of those, so the full arm is full base support, and then we start to pull the arms away. It decreases the base support. So it's up to you. Your pathway is up to you for your bridge. Here we go. Take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, sink the belly, curl the tailbone, float yourself up. So you might roll up, you might flat back up. That's up to you. Whatever pathway works. Trying to open up your hips, balancing your shoulder blades. Inhale in here. Exhale, coming back down. Finding neutral. Inhale and exhale, sink the belly, curl the tailbone, float yourself up, find your bridge. Inhale in here. Exhale, coming right back down. And again, finding neutral. Inhale in here, exhale again, scoop, curl, float yourself up, press down and float up. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. Inhale in here, exhale again, sink the belly, curl the tailbone, float yourself up, find your bridge. Pal, hips are level and even, right leg's gonna float to tabletop. Inhale it back down. Exhale, left leg floats up. Inhale it back down. Right leg floats. Inhale down. Left leg floats. Inhale down. Last set. Right leg floats. Inhale down. Left leg floats. Inhale down. Pause here. Flip the hips up higher. Come all the way down. Push the roller away with your feet once or twice, depending on how you feel about it. Pull it back. All right. Here we go. You're going to take a deep inhale in here. Exhale. Scoop the belly, curl the tailbone, float yourself up to a bridge. A little combination here. So you're going to draw this right leg to tabletop, extend the right leg up. Right leg drops down, flex the foot, high tumbling left leg. You're going to point the foot up. Now pause. You're gonna bend a leg and cross it over, then extend it up, flex down, point up, bend across, and up. Flex down, point up, bend across, and up. Flex down, point up, bend across, extend it up, pause, bring the leg back to tabletop, focus back down, hips up higher, left leg to tabletop, extend the left leg up. We start with dropping leg, flex the foot, drop the leg, point the foot up, bend the leg, cross it over, and bring it up. Flex down, point up, bend across, and up. Flex down, point up, bend across, any amount. Extend it up, flex down, point up, bend across, that's your last one. Extend it up, leg back to tabletop, foot goes back down, put the hips up a little bit higher, come all the way down, lengthen up the legs. What? Right, so maybe it's just a long leg, internal, external rotation. You might go for your calves, rock and roll them out. Maybe going to the backs of the thighs, taking some moments there, or all of the above, yeah? And then you're gonna take that roller, you're gonna take it out. We have one transition here. So you're gonna take this roller, and you're gonna bring your legs to tabletop, and you're gonna place the roller between the ankles and the knee. So I flex my feet to help me with this. And I would push the roller forward. So the roller would be more forward than towards me. We'll pass my feet. Hands behind the thighs. Again, remember, just one transition. Deep inhale in here, exhale, nod the head. So the thigh bones start to roll yourself up, find your balance point. Release the arms in front. Take the roller away, place it to the side. Keep those legs up if you can. Right foot down, left foot down, lengthen out one leg, lengthen out the other, flex the feet, reach the arms up, tall spine, flat back forward. Then round over, holding onto the soles of the feet, yoga toe lock, ankles, shins, thighs, hands on the floor. You find your forward fold that works for you. And then you're gonna roll yourself up. All right, so I'm gonna transition onto the belly. The roller will be in front of us for the first part, and then we'll do some other stuff. So you're gonna transition onto your belly. Center of the forearms on the roller, forehead down at the mat as long as that feels okay for you and your neck. You might find that you want to float your head in line with the spine if that works better for your body. It's totally fine. Leg position can be parallel, turned out, together, or separated. Up to you. I'm going to turn my legs out and slight separation. We just got 4 of these, so it's a short set. Take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, pull the roller towards you to flip the head and spine up. Keep the front bottom 2 ribs connected to the mat. Top of the feet are heavy. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. Inhale in here, exhale again, pull that roller towards you, flip the head and spine up. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down, rolling through. Inhale and exhale, pull that roller towards you, put the head and upper spine up. Taking a peek over that roller. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. Inhale and exhale, pull that roller towards you, put the head and upper spine up. Inhale in here, exhale, coming right back down. Pause here. Go ahead and let that roller go. Yeah. And then you're gonna bring your arms down by your side towards your hips. So the fingertips are pointing towards the back of the room. Palms face the floor. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale, flip the head and upper spine up first. Lift the palms off the mat with straight arms. Palms go down, torso down. Deep inhale in here, exhale again, flip the head and upper spine up. Now palms with straight arms come up. Now tee the arms to the side, bring them to the hips. Palms down, torso down. Deep inhale in here, exhale again, flip the head and upper spine up. Cow. Palms up, tee the arms out to the side, reach the arms overhead, back to a T, back to the hips, palms down, torso down. Deep inhale in here, exhale again, flip the head and upper spine up. Palms up, tee the arms out to the side, overhead, back to the T, back to the hips, and then we go back to the T, overhead, back to the T, back to the hips one more time, back to the T, overhead, back to the T, back to the hips, palms down, torso down. And then you can press yourself into a child's pose, toes together, knees apart. Remember, if child's pose is not available, you can come to cat pose around the lower and upper spine. Maybe even a seated pose if that works better for you. So you're gonna find what works today. And then you're gonna take a deep inhale in here, actually gonna roll up through the base of the spine, 1 vertebra at a time. The head's gonna be last to arrive, so just flip down the back. And then you're gonna work yourself up to standing. Let me see how this camera angle does here. I don't want to tilt it up a little bit. So I do want you to find your roller. However, this is optional. And the only reason why I say find your roller, just so it's closest to you so that you can grab it if you need to. Take a step back here. I'm gonna place it over on this side. You'll see why in a moment. I'm gonna start with just 5 traditional squats that we do in a functional parallel position. It will be a hip hinge, knees will track over the second, third toes, keep the gaze forward, reach the arms forward. Here we go, take a deep inhale in here, exhale, gonna slide down to your chair, stick your booty up, all the way down, and then stack up, all the way up. When I say all the way down, it's your depth of your squat. That's one. We go for 2, and up. Here's 3. We go for 4, scoop the belly, stand all the way back up. Here's 5. All the way back up and shake it out. All right. The reason why I say bring your roller is because we're going to come back to this, either walk, and then we're going to go for that flat back, but we're going to alternate squats into there. So you can do that squat, you'll just have to maybe one stance of your legs a little bit, and you'll push the arm forward. But you can still do the same thing with both hands on, but I'm going to just the roller, so I'm not going to use it, but you can if you like. Just helps with a little bit of bounce. You're feeling a little wonky today, could be really good. I definitely felt wonky this week, so let's see how we do. We're going to start with just that same squat that we did. We're going to squat, stand up. Then I'm going to tilt forward from this left leg. Right leg's going to go back. I might drop this hand down. I might keep it to my hip. I'm going to try to find that flat back. I'm going to come up to standing, foot down, take a step back here, and then I'll squat down again, stand it up. Left leg goes back. I find this deadlift. And then up, single leg deadlift. Step it down. We squat and up, go back to that right leg. Wherever that is, back up and squat and up, left leg. Ooh, had to do a little tap down there. And up, we got one more set. Change it a little bit here. We're going to squat and up, right leg goes back. Now, as you come up, instead of putting it down, can you bring that right toe to the left knee? Then place it down. We squat and up, left leg back. Remember, you can just go for that walk of the foot onto the ground. Then as you come back up to standing upright, can you bring the left toe to right knee and place it back down to shake it out? I know, a little balance check there. All right, so we are gonna go for, let's tuck it down a little bit, to our plank. I'm gonna offer up straight arm plank. You can certainly do this in forearm. It'll just be a lot more shoulder action if you do forearm. If you find a different plank that works for you today, you can follow along or just do your plank, maybe do a few push-ups. Find your functional parallel position, reach the arms up. You're gonna dive yourself forward. You might keep your legs long, you might bend them a little bit or a lot, get your hands down the ground, walk them out. Find your pike position or downward dog. Right, and then from here, you're gonna float forward to a plank. You're gonna pike right back up to downward dog. Maybe this is just enough for you here. Float forward to a plank, then find downward dog. Stick with that or come along for the ride with me. You're gonna come forward to your plank, but draw the right knee towards the left elbow. Extend the foot back, find your pike. As you come forward, left knee towards right elbow. Send it back, find your downward dog or pike. Float forward, right knee towards left elbow. Send it back, find your downward dog, pike. Coming forward to plank, left knee towards right elbow. Send it back, pike, downward dog. Last step, coming forward, right knee towards left elbow, send it back, pike, downward dog. Coming forward to plank, left knee towards right elbow, send it back to downward dog, pike, pause, look forward to your plank, scoop the belly, one knee down, other knee down. You can go right into a cat pose, maybe go into a child's pose, maybe you need to come to a seated pose, it's fine. Wherever you're at, walk your hands over to the right, stretching out the left of the waist and the ribs. Walk your hands back to the center. Walk the hands over to the left. Stretching out the right side of the waist and ribs. Bring the hands back to the center line. And then you're going to open up your hands and arms here. Press your hands on the floor. So if you're in child's pose, booty will reach down towards the heels. Cat pose, lower and upper spine will reach towards the ceiling. Seated pose, you rock behind your sits bones a little bit. Wherever you're at, deep inhale here. Exhale, walk your hands back and roll yourself up to an upright postured position with your torso. You can come onto your knees if that works better for your body. You can even come to standing if that works better. On your upright posture, gaze can be open, softened, or closed. Drop the arms down by your side. Inhale to the sides and the backs of the ribs. Exhale, scoop the belly, draw the navel up and in, elongate the spine, shoot the crown of the head through the ceiling. Next, inhale, shrug the shoulders up to the ears, gently. In a natural, gentle way, allow the shoulders just to drift down. You're not trying to shove them down, just let them drift down, elongating the posture, getting energy through the crown of the head. If you're not over there, you're gonna come to your knees. You're gonna curl your toes under. You bring whatever leg forward you like. I'm gonna bring my right leg forward because I did my left leg on Wednesday. 90 degree lunge here. Hands to the thigh, maybe hand to the wall, maybe hand to the roller or a chair if you need some balance assistance. Otherwise, just drop your arms down by the side, find weight into this front foot. Lean forward to that front foot, come to standing, other foot next to it, sitting up nice and tall. Inhale the shoulders up to the ears and the shoulder shrug. Exhale, slide the shoulder blades down the back of the body gently. Find your upright, comfortable posture without locking into the knees. Too much tension in the glutes, too much tension in the shoulders. Release all that. Maybe bring the work to the abdominals instead. And you are done for Thursday night. All right, thanks for joining me. I'm gonna come back here and stop the recording. Maybe my mouse will work.